How do immigration policies shape societies and the lives of individuals within them? This question is more relevant than ever. Immigration policies are not just about border control or population management. They affect the very fabric of our societies, shaping economies, influencing cultural dynamics, and impacting individual lives in profound ways. When we speak of immigration policies, we're talking about the guidelines that determine who can enter a country, how they can do it, and what they can do once they're there. These policies play a crucial role in shaping the demographic makeup of a country, influencing labor markets, economic growth, and cultural diversity. Consider this. When a country opens up more legal immigration paths, it doesn't just provide opportunities for prospective immigrants. It also taps into a diverse talent pool, fueling innovation, filling labor gaps, and stimulating economic growth. It's a win-win situation where both the immigrants and the host countries stand to gain. On the social front, immigration policies can also foster cultural exchange, enriching the host country's social fabric with new ideas, traditions, and perspectives. This diversity can lead to more vibrant, dynamic, and inclusive societies. However, the impacts of immigration policies aren't always positive. Restrictive policies, for instance, can lead to increased illegal immigration, with individuals risking their lives in a bid to seek better opportunities. They can also fuel xenophobia, social exclusion, and economic disparities. Moreover, immigration policies don't just affect immigrants. They also shape the perceptions and attitudes of the host population, influencing how they view and interact with immigrants. This in turn can affect social cohesion, community dynamics, and even political landscapes. In essence, immigration policies are more than just rules and regulations. They are powerful tools that can shape societies, for better or worse. They have the potential to create inclusive, diverse, and prosperous societies, but they can also give rise to exclusion, inequality, and social tension. Understanding the full spectrum of these impacts is crucial in fostering more equitable and inclusive immigration policies. Now, let's delve deeper into the triads of immigration policies and their strengths and weaknesses. Our first triad focuses on enhancing legal immigration paths. Let's delve into the first strategy, liberalizing visa requirements. Overly strict visa requirements often push individuals to find illegal entry avenues, as the legal process becomes too difficult to navigate. But what if we simplify the visa process? This would make it more accessible for individuals, reducing the incentive to enter illegally. Next, let's consider the second strategy, increasing refugee quotas. The world is not a peaceful place, and many individuals are forced to flee their homes due to violence or persecution. Limited acceptance of refugees can push these individuals to take dangerous and illegal routes to safety. However, by expanding the quotas for refugees, we can provide more legal avenues for them and, in turn, reduce instances of illegal entry. The third and final strategy in this triad is expanding legal immigration channels. Lack of diverse legal immigration options can push people towards illegal methods of entry. If we provide varied legal pathways such as work, family reunification, and study visas, we cater to different immigration needs. This approach would lower the draw towards illegal routes, offering a more comprehensive solution to the issue at hand. So, what's the potential impact of these strategies? Well, the goal is to create a more accessible and equitable immigration system. By simplifying visa processes, increasing refugee acceptance, and expanding legal immigration channels, we open up more legal avenues for potential immigrants. This reduces the incentive for illegal entry, leading to a more organized, humane, and fair immigration system. Remember, these strategies aren't just about control or management. They're about understanding the complexities of human migration, acknowledging the diverse needs of individuals seeking to immigrate, and creating a system that respects and accommodates these realities. It's about making the system work better for everyone involved. These strategies aim to provide more legal avenues for immigrants, reducing the need for illegal entry. And with that, we conclude our exploration of the first triad, enhancing legal immigration paths. Let's move on to the next triad in our next scene. The second triad of policies revolves around community engagement and trust building. Let's start with community-focused border management. The problem here is that increased border patrols and barriers often push migrants to take more dangerous routes. This isn't just inhumane, it's also counterproductive. The proposed cure is a more humane approach at borders. This doesn't mean abandoning border security, but managing it in a way that facilitates legal entry and encourages adherence to legal processes. Next, we have the removal of physical barriers. Physical barriers like walls and fences may redirect illegal immigration, but they don't stop it. In fact, they often lead to more hazardous crossing attempts. The proposed cure is to focus on efficient legal entry points instead of constructing more barriers. This approach can reduce risky illegal crossings and encourage people to follow the legal pathways. Lastly, there's the issue of aggressive interior immigration checks. These can create distrust in immigrant communities and drive people underground, making it harder for authorities to maintain law and order. The proposed cure is less invasive checks that respect the rights and dignity of individuals. This can build community trust, encouraging cooperation with authorities and adherence to legal status norms. Imagine a world where border management is not about intimidation, but about guidance, where physical barriers are replaced with welcoming legal entry points, and where interior checks are not about hunting people down, but about ensuring their well-being. This is a world where immigrants are not seen as threats, but as fellow human beings seeking a better life. These policies are not about being lax on immigration, they are about being smart and humane. They recognize that the goal is not to stop immigration, but to manage it in a way that respects human dignity and the rule of law. They understand that trust is not built through fear and intimidation, but through respect and understanding. By building trust and focusing on humane approaches, these policies aim to facilitate legal entry and adherence to legal processes. The third triad targets supportive and integrative policies. These policies aim to address issues rooted in the treatment and integration of immigrants into society. First, we talk about implementing community-based alternatives to deportation. The constant threat of deportation can instill fear in immigrant communities, reducing their willingness to cooperate with authorities. This situation is detrimental not just to the immigrants themselves, but also to the society they are part of. The proposed cure? Community integration programs. These programs offer a constructive alternative that encourages immigrants to regularize their legal status and integrate into society. They foster a sense of belonging and security, prompting more cooperative relationships with authorities. Next, we have the issue of incentivizing legal hiring practices. Sanctions for hiring undocumented workers can push this market underground, leading to exploitative work conditions and loss of government revenue. The cure? Policies that incentivize legal hiring. By encouraging employers to engage in legal employment practices, we can ensure fair working conditions for immigrants and also increase government tax revenue. Finally, we need to ensure public services for all residents, regardless of their legal status. Denying services to undocumented immigrants can lead to public health and safety concerns. For example, denying healthcare access can result in untreated illnesses, which can spread within communities, affecting everyone. Similarly, children denied education can grow up to be less productive members of society. The cure? Providing basic services to all residents. By ensuring everyone has access to essential services like healthcare and education, we not only improve public welfare but also encourage immigrants to regularize their status. In essence, supportive and integrative policies focus on treating immigrants as part of society rather than outsiders. By doing so, we can foster a sense of belonging, encourage cooperation, and ultimately build a better, more inclusive society. These policies aim to encourage legal status regularization, societal integration, and better public welfare. Our final triad focuses on inclusion and protection policies. Let's start with community-based processing of asylum seekers. The issue at hand is that detaining asylum seekers can overwhelm the system and deter those with legitimate claims. The solution? Shift towards community-based processes. These not only respect human dignity, but also provide an efficient way to handle asylum applications. By doing so, we address the issue head-on, reducing system strain and enabling those seeking refuge to navigate the process more comfortably. Next up, let's talk about birthright citizenship. The elimination of birthright citizenship can lead to increased statelessness and legal complications. The cure we propose is to maintain or even expand this right. By ensuring citizenship for those born in country, we provide stability and a clear path to legal status. This approach tackles the problem by offering a definitive solution to the issue of statelessness, reducing legal complexities and providing a sense of belonging to those born on this soil. Lastly, let's consider the protection and expansion of DACA or similar programs. Revoking protections for certain groups increases undocumented living and marginalization. To counter this, we suggest protecting these programs and expanding them where possible. This ensures individuals with deep societal ties can live legally and contribute fully. This strategy directly addresses the problem by providing legal certainty to those who have lived in the country for a significant period, allowing them to continue contributing to society without fear of reprisal. In conclusion, our final triad of policies focuses on inclusion and protection. These policies aren't just about offering solutions. They're about recognizing the human aspect of immigration. They're about ensuring that those who seek a better life aren't just numbers in a system, but individuals with rights, dreams, and aspirations. These policies aim to ensure human dignity, provide stability, and allow individuals with deep societal ties to live legally and contribute fully.